When you make a big change, whether it's to be a new job or a new loved one, or even just moving from a new place to another, you prepare. You prepare for your new co-workers, you prepare for your family's visits, and you prepare for a new baby for their crib. No matter what you do, you prepare. So why should you migrate? So why should you be migrating by any different? Migrating from the south to the north is a big change that can change your entire life completely. So why not seek out the resources you need so you don't have to end up in the streets? What is known as the Great Migration is the migration of the Southern Americans to the north for a variety of reasons. You may want to move because of the better wages and the better environment, or you're tired of the Jim Crow laws and want to seek a better life for your family.
With the involvement of change, there will be people who seek out against it. This can prominently be seen in the horrific events of the Chicago riots that caused the lives of many Americans to be lost, especially those from the African American community. 38 deaths, 527 injuries, and 1,000 black families homeless due to the fatal events. This number is alarming, but isn't to deter you from moving. It's to emphasize the importance of preparation for your family and those within your community. There needs to be a change to stop events from this to continue happening and to nip the problem from the bud. Although the problem isn't from those migrating, but from prior grievances and prejudges, there still needs to be a precaution to prevent these events from happening and to keep you safe.
This is where our program comes in. We will provide you with the resources you need to be prepared for the big move, whether that be housing or job opportunities or data about the community. These opportunities will be provided by business owners and cities looking to fill housing and jobs. This will help change the course of history by preventing conflict over jobs and housing that led to horrific events. We want you to be located in welcoming communities and have a job with reliable wages. We don't want you to move without preparations and left stranded with no job or housing and still be able to relieve the tension between the communities. We will do this by contacting cities authorities or companies for backing for the program. This is a key factor that can help us fill the multitude of jobs. Using this resource from the companies and cities, we will be able to tell users the available housing and jobs in the safest areas for them. This will change the course of history by preventing conflict over jobs and housing that can lead to horrific events. Many people say that you can't prevent all conflicts between the communities. This is a waste of time and money. But we aren't looking to resolve all conflicts. We are looking to prevent many conflicts as possible so people are able to feel safe in their environment. Providing resources in the forms of housing and job opportunities can be what we need to lose the competitiveness between the two communities.
This may not solve every problem, but every step towards a better future for your family is a step forward for the betterment of the country. So let's walk you through a potential scenario in which you didn't choose our program and decide you could tough it out alone. This is John. John is a farmer with a wife and a kid and is planning to move to the north for better wages and less discriminatory laws. John decides one day it's time to move, so he packs his bags and grabs his wife and his kids and heads to the north. Upon arrival, John rents a night in a motel that he cannot afford, but he thinks, well, I'll just go looking for a job and how soon it will be fine. The next morning, John finds himself outside the unemployment office in a line around the block. John decides he'll come back after he looks for a house, so the lines should be shorter. So John walks and walks and walks for a house, looking for a house. He checks the newspapers, he checks for sale signs, he checks at housing centers, but no luck, they're all taken up.
1 week later.
John and his family are on the streets because John never did find a job or a house. His son resigned him because now John can't pay school fees, and his wife resigned him because they are now living on the street, living as beggars. Don't be like John. Use our service. Contact us at contact info to get more resources on your future move from south to the north. But more importantly, do what's best for you and your family.
I'm so grateful for this program. It was so well prepared for both housing and finding employment. I'm fortunate enough to have found this great service to help me start a new chapter in my life.
Loving life after this service. Thankful every day for my house, job, and wonderful welcoming community.
Contact us at contact info to get more resources on your future move from the south to the north. But more importantly, do what's best for you and your family and protect yourselves and prepare yourselves for big changes. Thank you.